If you're looking for a Robert Redford film that you've never seen before, or maybe seen it in passing, and of his early work, go check out Barefoot in the Park with him and Jane Fonda. It's very much like the Doris Day, Rock Hudson romantic comedy films, but with a more sexual tint to it. If you look at a lot of those Jane Fonda films in the early to mid 60s, there were romantic comedies, but there was a slight sexual element to it. Not enough to get them in trouble, but there was some sexiness to it. And Barefoot in the Park is the same. She plays a newlywed. Her and Robert are newlyweds. She's very playful, very playful, flirty, sexy, and her husband, played by Robert, is very uptight. There's one nice scene where she's in his shirt in the hallway, and she said, "Give me a kiss." It's like, "No, I gotta go." And she said, "If you don't give me a kiss, I'm gonna start taking my shirt off." And it's like, "You're not." And then she starts taking it off. Like, "Yeah, you go, Jane. Take that shirt off." And this is 1967, so that was very risque for 1967, right? 1967 is significant. That film looks like it could have been made in 1964. So if you're a fan of Jane Fonda and Robert Redford, and you saw Barefoot in the Park, and you love all the playfulness to it because it maybe reminds you of your own marriage, you see that in 1968, she has a new film come out, and it's called Barber Something. And it's like, oh, Jane Fonda got a new film called Barber Something. You want to see it? Sure, honey. Why is that guy playing the organ? Who's Duran Duran? Oh my God. I can't imagine the audience that saw Jane Fonda, Henry Fonda's daughter, and Barefoot in the Park, which was kind of risque, and she just went all in on Barbarella. Barefoot in the Park for Jane Fonda is almost like, this is my kiss goodbye to my old self. I love that young Jane. I love the playful, flirty side, the Doris Day type Jane, but I'm going all in. And Barbarella and Clute, she kind of went from girl next door, cute, that you probably would take home to mom type, to, man, I can't take her home to mom. I'll sneak around with her. Yeah, she went from sexy girl next door to just sex pot. She went from young actress who was talented but not sure she had a ceiling, to one of the greatest actresses in her generation. And then Robert Redford, you know, he gets into the 70s and he just makes even greater films. Like Jane went to Barbarella, and Redford goes into Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. So they both made that turn away, because Robert, he pivoted away. He had Butch and Sundance, The Way We Were. Like, he pivoted too. So yeah, it's interesting watching these young actors in the early 60s and see how they were, where they're almost like classic romantic comedy types, Cary Grant, Rock Hudson types, Doris Day types. And then when we get into the late 60s and early 70s, they carved out their own niche. It's fascinating. So if you're looking for a Robert Redford film, go check out Barefoot in the Park. It's kind of hokey. It's a 1960s romantic comedy, but if you want to see a young Robert and a young Jane before she got her Barbarella on, wearing shirts in the hallway, go check out Barefoot in the Park.